Good afternoon. I'd like to take a few minutes just to show you how to navigate through SchoolNet. We will take a look at how you are able to access your SMA data. Once you arrive at this particular screen, at the top of it, you should see where it will say your name quite naturally. This one says, "Welcome back, Latanya." It shows that I'm a teacher at Cumberland Mills Elementary School. The lower part of the screen, it shows my classroom. And the section that we'll be looking at right now is science. This changes interchangeably. So you can have ELA, math, science. And for subjects like ELA, subjects like math, if you have EC children, this particular subsections are divided with your main group of children and then a subsection for EC children, the same way it is when you do your report cards. Coming further down, you'll see the tabs across the top. There's district and local test, classroom test, standardized test, and upcoming test. For the purposes of looking at your SMA data, we have it on district and local tests. They give you your class average here in the circle. Quite naturally, green is a good thing. And it's broken down into categories where you can compare. Section pertains to your class. School is what the school, in this case Cumberland Mills, has done as far as the performance, and district would be Cumberland County Schools, and you're able to compare all three. Moving further down, you see that there's a list of each individual student, the percentage that they scored on the test. It gives you the range, which follows the filter here at the top. And then there are barcodes. These barcodes just give you a quick snapshot for other assessments the children have taken in this particular section. So at this point, all students have taken 3 SMAs. This particular child scored blue 2 times, which would let me know her score was with between 90 and 100%, and then one of her scores was between 60 and 69. The thing that I like about the way SchoolNet is designed is that you can come up to, and you can scroll down, of course, to see your entire list, but you can come right here. This is what's most important to us as a grade team, item analysis. You can click the item analysis, and sometimes it takes a little bit of time to move, but as you come down, it will break down the test. And as it says, it itemizes it for each individual question that was on the test. At this point, if I'm sharing data with students, I allow them to see the top portion so that they can see, for example, question 1, our class scored 68%. Here for item 2, we did considerably better. We would say that that was 95%. As a teacher, when I'm looking at it and I want to know which questions do I go back and I remediate, if I set a goal of 70%, question 1 would certainly be one that we would have to go back and look at. Also, if you come further down, you'll see item number 9 was a question that we did not do well on, so we would want to go back and find out student reasoning. I'm just going to click here where it says item 9, because it will actually pull up that particular test question, and it will give you an opportunity to see what your students mostly chose and compare it to what was actually the correct answer. So as you see on the screen, this was the test question, and the correct answer was weight. As I move down, most of the students you see chose B as an answer, but the correct answer was C. I'm just going to go back. And if we go down, again, you can see what each individual student chose. This helps to start dialogue between students and teachers so you can find out what they were mostly thinking. Students are able to explain what their thinking was, and that gives you an opportunity to close any misconceptions, so that when you do reteach or they are reassessed, that the scores will improve.